Right, everyone. WeaponCollector here. Right, yeah. Friday night stream. Chat about whatever you want within reason. You know, as long as it's not a load of old bollocks and politics and religion sort of shit. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for some people to come on. And we'll just have a chat. All right, Paul. How are you, mate? You all right? I'm good. I've just got up really early today. Not on purpose. Yeah. So I spent most of the day in the shed making some broadhead bolts. So I think there's about 200 quid's worth there for selling. And little bundles of 6. Done them, and then I reckon next week I'm going to do a load of bayonets and all the other stuff that I need to sell, because I'm about 4 months behind at the minute. Dan, you right, mate? John's life, you right? How come you've only got 5 minutes, John? You working or something, or you just got to do stuff? And video base, you right, Peach? I will still send you your aluminium, mate. Yeah, just I know you went in no rush anyway, but I will get you it. You'll know when you're getting it, because I'll ask for your address, because I don't ever keep people's addresses. I don't mind people keeping mine, but I just don't bother. Jump Sabu, right, mate? Video base said it's fine, take your time. Yeah, it's ready for you, just there. I just need to get your address, and then it'll be on your way. John said, I have a job that sadly conflicts with both live streams. Right. That's a shame, but also, at least you've got a job going, ain't it, John? Video base said he saw from a workout yesterday. Well, that's good, though, ain't it? I've started getting on the exercise bike more now, because I've been putting on a bit of weight lately. So I'm going to start trying to go on the exercise bike every single night, and then I might start doing like 10 minutes of fucking sort of weights and stuff if I can. You know what I mean? Soon. Caleb, you right, mate? How are you? Oh, JBO's on. You right, Jim? How are you, mate? I'm good. How are you? I caught your live stream when you did your quick live stream. Yeah, you have to do more of them. You know, we'd all join if we can. Video base says, yes, do it. Don't give up. Cheers, mate. Yeah, I have to be careful with the weights because of my chest injury. But exercise bike, I can always do that. And I can gradually work my way up, you know, to more and more and more if I need to. I can't do very much at the minute because I'm a bit out of shape with that. But yeah, I'll gradually work my way up. It's good for you, ain't it? So might as well. Richard, you right? Rich, how are you? I managed to get in the shed today. I did that, and I actually did. I don't know if you remember what I said last night. I said I'm going to write myself a note so I'd fucking actually do it for once. That was quickly written in the dark. That's my excuse for the handwriting. So I actually made about 200 quid's worth today. I didn't get around 20 bayonets. I'll tell you what, though. I've now found my favourite broadhead tips for making these. Oh, man, I found a set of broadheads that are so much easier to work with. These. So it's similar to what I use. This won't focus this camera anyway, but similar to what I use, but I only have to really grind off the thread bit and this bit. Whereas with my old ones I have to shape all of the collar, and yeah, there's a lot more work with them kind. These, it's a lot less work, and they're just as good. So I might stick with them now. Caleb said I can't have any weapon. I can't have a weapon wall like that in my apartment building. Do you have any recommendations for covert weapons that pack down easily? Covert weapons that pack down easily. They do. they pack down to they completely apart. They do the what they called Cobra Adder, EK Archery Cobra Adder, and most weapons will lie flat that could go in a drawer anyway. Caleb, yeah. Really, everybody said even if you do small weights and lots of reps, you still feel it. Thank you, mate. Well, when my chest flared up, I was using extremely light weights, and I mean so light, I was actually using that pistol as a weight, and it still did it. So I have to be very careful with my chest. But I work my way up. If I lose a bit of weight, it might help. JBO said, not bad, mate. Dad finished his chemo radiotherapy. Just a long wait to find out if it... Oh, well, I hope that did, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that comes out for the best. Yeah. Zed, you right, mate? Nick's note said, sup, cunts. Yeah, I hope that goes all well, Jim, because yeah, I know the feeling of that going bad. Yeah, you know, the worst of that. You know what I mean? In fact, I don't want to put down on things, but funny enough, tomorrow is the first anniversary of when my dad died. So I hope your dad, you know, recovers nicely, Jim, nice and quick and all that. And you know what I mean? I'll send my wishes for you, mate. Richard said, been feeling like shit today. Must have caught a common flu. Maybe. I had a couple of days, Rich, where I felt like absolute shit and it wasn't nothing in the end. Timbo66, right, Timbo? Thank you for the support on Patreon, by the way, Timbo. If I didn't say in person, massively appreciate that. You and Liam are my two biggest supporters on there, and I appreciate that, mate. It generally does make a lot of difference. Caleb said he sold his RMX Tomcat 2. Now, that's a shame. That's a shame. Zed said, I know he's just chatting to Jim there. I'll let them have a chat. Caleb said, I had heat and didn't want to get into it. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. If you have to, yeah. Paul said, them elastic bands are good for work. Yeah, I've got some of them, actually, yeah. Killen Frill said, what happened to your collection on the wall? It's still there, but because of live streams, I covered them up with a picture of themselves. So they are really there. If you look just there, you can see the edge of the sheet and then the actual real baseball bat, the edge of the sheet and the real sword. Yeah, look up there. Look. It is really there, but for live streams, I covered them up with a picture of themselves just to stop me getting in any shit with YouTube. It's not a UK thing. It's an actual YouTube thing, so it could happen to anyone. Yeah. And, yeah. Breathe fire, right, mate? JBO said, oh, damn, I'm sorry, Mike. Didn't realise I wouldn't have said anything. Now, it's all right, Jim. Don't worry about that. That's a complete, you know, you couldn't help that. It's fine, mate. Yeah, it's just a coincidence, isn't it? But no, I'm glad, you know what I mean? You know, it can't be helped, can it? And I didn't take it like that or anything. Just what it is, isn't it? But no, I hope your dad's all right. Because as I say, yeah, it's not a nice thing to experience. I was hoping I was going to be one of the lucky ones and never get to sort of experience it in any way. Because the amount of people they reckon get that kind of stuff, you know, I won't keep going on anyway. Because you probably had enough of it yourself, Jim. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You come on here and escape from it. Zed said, I just watched the film. Don't know if you've seen it, Mike. It's called 6 Days. It's about the Iranian embassy. No, I haven't seen that, and I'd like to because I love any of the SAS stuff. That is Jamie Bell, and it stars in that. I do want to watch that. What did I watch recently? I watched a couple of films, Ed. I can't remember. I watched a couple of found footage films. I watched Willow Creek. Blair Witch Project. You know, I've seen Blair Witch Project, one of my favourite films. I watched a couple I've seen before. I just wanted to watch a couple of things I know are good, if you know what I mean. So I watched Blair Witch Project, Last Broadcast. Then I watched Willow Creek, Cold Ground. They're quite good. Yeah. That's what Mince is in the shouts, I'm free. You have to even say it that way when you do it. That says pretty good. Better than the other film, I reckon. No dropping out helicopters. I expect they couldn't get permission. But a good one nonetheless. Yeah, it looks quite good. Looks good. That's it. It's on Netflix. Bristol said, "Hi, Chunky. Hi, all. Hi, Mush." You're right, Bristol. Yeah, that's all I've been doing today. I actually made about, well, as I say, I think there's 200 quid's worth of bolts there to sell because that's £22.50 with the postage, which is still reasonably cheap. I've noticed there are a couple of websites and people on eBay selling similar things for a similar price now, so they're probably, nicking my fucking idea. But there ain't a lot I can do about that. Good thing I've got quite a loyal buyership, so I could always sell these things, and even if I didn't, I'd just keep them anyway. They're fucking decent bolts. Mine will probably be better than theirs anyway. But I've got a single piece solid head rather than a lot of them are like shitty little like razor blades on things. Paul said I might rent Godzilla versus Kong tomorrow night. Now that's I do you know what I want to do? I want to get into the old. I love the old Godzillas, the original ones. They look fucking excellent. Not the black and white ones, but the ones just after that. Because I think there were a couple of black and white ones, weren't there? Yeah, I love the old Godzillas. I may be wrong, and I suppose it depends on how they want to do it at the time. But wouldn't Godzilla be massive compared to King Kong? Mother, you right, mate? How are you? I went in the shed today. I made a load of bolts to sell. That's because yours are made with love, Mike. Yes, exactly. There you go. Well, Dan, he said, what have you been up to today? Just that, Dan, just that. I got up, sorted some stuff out for Mother that he wanted me to do, because that's your mother in the thing. If I say mother, I mean your mother. He wanted me to sort some stuff out for a crossbow for him. I woke up at 7:30 randomly. Then went in the shed pretty much all day making those. Came in, cooked the dinner, and then I had to go back to bed for 2 hours. I was fucking knackered. Because I didn't go to bed till 2. Dad said I watched Troll Hunter the other day. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? That's very good, isn't it, Zed? Yeah, I really like Troll Hunter. Yeah. Malcolm recommended me Troll Hunter. I think a lot of people did. Yeah, I thought Troll Hunter was excellent. Did you like it, Zed? Yeah, you said it was good, didn't you? I said it was okay. Kenny said I thought I'd pop in for a live stream. Enjoyed it last. All right, Kenny. How you doing, mate? Yeah, good to see you back on. Nick said I've always trusted your stuff over some guy on eBay. At least you know yours are properly handmade and not just drop shit crap from China. But yeah, you're right there, Nick. That's the other thing. And that actually is what the other stuff is. Yeah, you're right there, Nick. Yeah, Godzilla would be massive compared to King Kong, wouldn't he? But I suppose they just changed the universe, don't they? And now King Kong's as big as Godzilla. Tactical Kong, not a baby anymore. Both similar size now. And Kong has a fuck off club. Well, there you go. SAK94. Stu, you right, Stu? How you doing, mate? You right? Dad said Godzilla would indeed be a lot bigger than Kong, but I dare say they'll do it otherwise. They did it in the original. I didn't know there was original Godzilla versus King Kong. Well, so I said they look good, mate. How long does it take you to make them? Reasonably quick, in all honesty. I'd say per bolt, if you count everything, which is, so I have to take the head, adapt it, because they don't just fit on. I have to adapt the head so it'll fit, so it's the actual same diameter as the bolt, because they're not. Which means grinding down the collar and this edge. That takes a couple of minutes. And then I have to extend part of the shaft and then glue them in. Probably only 5 minutes each at most, probably. I don't know. 4 or 5 minutes each. But not too bad, really. Considering, if that's 5 minutes for £3.50 money. If I spent all day, I could probably do a good, if I had the materials, I could probably make easily 500 quid's worth a day, probably, if I spent all day doing it. So it's worth me making them, really, as long as I can sell them. Stu said they reintroduced Kong in 2017 Kong Island film, a lot bigger. There you go. Zed said he watched the Babadook's all right as well. Do you like that? JBO said I've seen Godzilla in the old Chewits advert when I was a kid. Fuck's sake. I forget about things like that. Rita said still haven't got that blowtorch yet. Might give the soldering with a heat gun again. Yeah, give it a go, Rich. Take another 5 days for them to send a replacement out. Billy Bay said that's it when you have to make that's it when you have to make a bigger fucking Kong club. Exactly. They said Godzilla also has atomic breath and almost instant healing. Kong's just a big monkey. Paul said, yeah, they have, but it does look good. It does look good. I just thought traditionally, that's the thing. They just do a new universe for these things, change them, and it's fine, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But I just thought traditionally, Godzilla would be bigger than King Kong. But yeah, they can change it if they want, can't they? Timbo said, I do like those box. Thank you, Timbo. Yeah, I made a load today. I've found a really nice tip for them now that's slightly easier to do. It'll be just as good. I'll have to try and catch up. Drew said the original King Kong versus Godzilla came out in 1962. Both monsters are in colour. Right, I might put on slow mode slightly. Let me keep up with the chat. You might hear a bit of feedback in a second. No, got it. Don't forget to like the stream, everyone. I've seen there's only 7 likes. I could put this in a playlist while I'm here as well. Live stream playlist done. Right, it's only 15 seconds, but I should be able to catch up now. Dad said, Mike, got a daft idea for Streamlab. Live darts. That would be good, actually. Yes. Yeah. Mention that again in a minute. I'll just try and catch up, Tactical, and then, mention that again. Harvey said, do you like swords? I have got some swords, and I make swords as well, yeah. Harvey, if you remind me in a minute when I've caught up, I'll show you a sword I made. My favourite one. John Freethinker, you right, John? That said, not much. No, I won't go into details, but I could rip it apart, something wicked. Too many daft bits in it for me. What film's that? Zed, you might have to remind me, because I know we mentioned a few. Nick said, doing a bit of Googling, Godzilla is about 100 meters tall, and the biggest Kong Island is 32 meters. He'd get battered. There you go. Gnarly tats. Right, Charlie? How you doing, mate? Did you get my message on Facebook? We'll have to meet up soon. And Danny, Emma, and Alfie. Nice one. There you go. You've got a shout out there. We'll have to meet up soon. Give it a couple of weeks. Even if it's just, outside like last time. Oh, the Babadook, Zed. Mother said, when you send the crossbow part, just mention on the package measuring instrument. All right, that's all right. Yep. John said I had COVID-19. That is why I was no video last week. I had wondered, John. I was actually gonna mention that I noticed you hadn't been on for a while. You had COVID, did you? You better now, though? Kenny said, did you watch Upgrade? No. I will watch that eventually. Tactical, they're not really, Mike. Not tall. And he allegedly battered. Not really, Mike. Not tall, and he's allegedly battered bigger blokes. What is that? Now I'm getting really mixed up here. King Kong or something else? Yeah, live darts. That could definitely be done. The only reason I mentioned that, you saying that, Tactical, and I said, yeah, that's a good idea. Because, that's pretty easy to do that. Because I used to do a thing called Pro Data, where you could, Kong versus Godzilla. Yeah, Kong being smaller, he could, yeah. I get you. I think they've equaled out the size for this film, haven't they? What was I going to say? Yeah, pro data, yeah, streaming our darts, that'd be good. I'd be up for that. If someone wanted a game one night, yeah, I'll play, yeah. Yeah. Bravo, Charlie. He said, thought I'd jump on to see what chat is during my break. Nice one, mate. Yeah, just anything at the minute, chatting the usual bollocks. Bravo said, those bolts look decent. Where are you selling them? Just through an email, basically. So you email me, I'll tell you the details, and then you can buy them. I'll be honest with you, though, I'm about fucking 4 months behind in orders. But I reckon with this batch, I could probably catch up with most of it, and then I can send people stuff out as they ask. So if you did want any, or anyone wants any, or quivers or bayonets, let me know. But you might be better off leaving it about a month before you email me. John said, I'm going to make an opinion video on the COVID-19 in my next video. After that, I'll do normal videos. Oh, I look forward to seeing that. Video base, I can't play darts for shit. I play my shit darts. That was gone, then I'm up for asking at darts. Not played in years. Do you know what? You'll have to let me have a bit of practice, because the only thing that ever happens, I am reasonably good at darts still. But if you don't have a practice, you can't hit the fucking doubles. And then even with someone who's reasonably good, if they haven't been practicing their doubles, one game can go on for about half an hour because no one can hit the double. So I'll make sure if we do, I'll have a practice. I don't know when we'll do it, mate, because tomorrow I'm going to be on, but tomorrow I'm going to have a drink. But I'm just going to I'll do a StreamYard stream, but it won't be like a deliberate joint one. But if anyone comes in and wants to join, they can. But it won't be like deliberate 6 people on. It's just if someone comes on and says, can I come on? I'll let them. Or I might not. Depends. So yeah, I'm up for that. Tactical, definitely. Tactical said you can team up. 2 versus 1. Basically, I'll hold the board. You throw the darts. JBO said, are you doing a shooting competition this year? Yes, I am, Jim. And you know what? Weirdly enough, I was thinking about that today. I don't know why, but I was actually thinking about it today. I even thought about starting it early. Yeah, I definitely will, Jim. Yeah, 100% we'll do the shooting competition this time. Jake, how you doing, Jake? He said, always got to have a few practice throws for a game. Exactly. Yeah. I was saying to Charlie, we'll all have to meet up soon. Maybe in a couple of weeks, we'll all just meet up somewhere outside where it's all right. Zed said, I've never been any good at darts. I don't trust the things for a start. They're too flighty for my liking. Video base said, I should get my Webley 177 revolver tomorrow. Ah, nice one. Did you get that from Pale Packs in the end? Was that with your refund? The bastards. If I took their fucking time, they should have given you fucking free shit for that fucking bollocks. John said it sucks having it because having it really did get in the way of all my work. I've been working on a weapons contest video next. Oh yeah, because that's obviously been postponed now, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I hope you recover fully and get to do what you've been wanting to do, John. Tim said can't play darts either. Never got the game. Being crap at it. It goes on forever though. That's why you have to have practice. If you can't hit your doubles, my God, a fucking game can go on forever, and then it does get boring. They said, yeah, I'll be up for that. Just let me know, Dave. Yeah, we'll do, Jake. Maybe in a couple of weeks. I reckon. Yeah, they fucking should have. That Pale Packs kept Peach waiting for over a year, didn't they? So glad you finally got your refund, Peach. Pre-COVID, wasn't it? I might as well get me get the selling box out. If we're talking about bolts, I might as well show the fucking rest. So the other things I sell for pistol crossbows are quivers. These quivers will hold any bolts. So it will hold aluminium bolts, the bolts you get with the crossbows, any pistol bolts they'll hold, apart from the ones with broadheads on, because you can't get them in the thing. Loads of them. I've got a fucking box full of them, so I don't have to worry about that. And also, if you ever want one, these are massively delayed, by the way, these orders. So But they'll come eventually. Bayonets for the crossbows. So that's solid metal. That is, like, you know, all metal construction. Oh, and I'll also be making the slings. And this is the setup. So, bayonet, quiver that holds different bolts, sling. If I make the bayonets, the quivers, and the slings, that's my setup for my pistol. Light on there. Couldn't remember how to turn it on for a second then. Fucking laugh, can't turn your own torch on. Right, where am I? West Yorkshire. Right, Sam, how you doing, mate? Mother said, we'll show you how your new box perform in comparison. Oh, will I show? Yeah, I will do. I have done video show. I don't think I ever. You know what? I don't think I ever did do a proper video. Of me showing mine side by side. I have shown videos. Oh, I'll have to do that. Sister Mara, you right, mate? Yeah, happy Friday. JBO said, did you ever have a go at making that stock extender thing? Nah, do you know what, Jim? When I got that one, before I made mine, the bloke from 3D Cabin sent me his, and it was such good quality. I just thought I would not be able to make something that good. And as solid as that, I doubt. So I thought it probably wouldn't be worth the bother. Because the reason like with the bayonets and the quivers and that, I make them because no one else makes them, or no one makes any ones that are any good. You know what I mean? So I've got the true, there are other people who make quivers, but after quivers that other people make don't even take all the different bolts or they fall out. Yeah. Shit like that. So I thought, no point making a stock extender. I might do one day because then I'd be the only other. I might still give it a go one day because what I might be able to do, Jim, is do a slightly different version. I'm looking up there because that's where it is. Tactical said Webley, very nice. Webley is a very nice guy at the range. I had one. Oh, Webley is very nice guy at the range. I had one. Looks like a real still. So I said, by the way, I got the all clear on the turbo. Oh, that's fucking excellent news, Zed. Thank fuck I don't have to take those sudden pills anymore. Yeah, good on you, mate. That's fucking good. Yeah, nice one. That's nice to hear. Mark, right, mate. Oh my god, just tuned in and got turned on. Since when? This has been a fuck's sake. I'm assuming that means sex shopper channel. Oishi Gacha. Hello. Probably just saw her in a foreign language there. Mark said, I'd like to see the pistol quiver for broadheads. I'm still looking into that. The issue is the nature of making quivers for these broadheads. It has to be similar to something like that, where you put the tip in and then it clips into something. And everywhere I've looked, I cannot find any clips that are cheap enough to make it worth doing. I'll tell you what I could do, though. If someone's got a 3D printer, you could probably print off the clips for me and I'd buy them off you and then I could just make the rest. That's all I need is the clips. But they're so fucking... You can't get... Whatever these are, 6mm clips. I've looked up brake line clips and all that. When you look into it, none of them are priced any sort of price it makes. It may put it this way, it makes the quiver would have to be sold for like fucking 20 quid or something stupid when you get the clip, sadly. T2, you right, mate? If I didn't say hello. Scott, you right? And he said, do you have any riot shields to go with the right helmet? I've got a homemade riot shield, but no not a bought one or an old police one. Sam said, Mike, don't forget about the thing I sent you by email to try and do it for me when you have time. Nice one. Yeah, good. Nice for reminding me. I have still got the thing on my computer. It's in a place where whenever I go, I see it. So I hadn't forgot for once. You know me. I take my time. John said, I've got to go now. Just wanted to jump in, see how things are. Yeah, nice to have you on, John. I hope you're fully better soon. I look forward to your new videos. See you later, mate. Ken said, recommend a pistol crossbow for beginners. For absolute beginners who've never shot one before, I'd probably say the Tomcat 2, purely because it seems easier to. Well, no, I don't know actually. I wouldn't recommend the Tomcat 2 over a Redback. Well, I don't know. I'll tell you why I say that. If you had never used a crossbow before and you got a Tomcat 2 and you tried to use the stock so that your face was right there and you tried to use the open sights, it would be really difficult because I think these stocks are so far forward. When you look down the sight, instead of being like that, say, it's more like that, if that makes sense. And you've got a lot of play because your face is too close to it. And I think a beginner wouldn't know how to get around that. But yeah, both the Redback or this is the easier one to cock though. This is definitely easier to cock, even without stock extender. It's easier to cock. I'll tell you what would probably be the ideal beginner crossbow: the Tron. Oh, and Zed, I had a look what power that is. That one is. Well, I have got a video doing the test on that one, and it is slightly less. So I think these two up here, the Redback and the Tomcat 2, are around about £75 without a twisted string. I don't know whether that would make any difference or not. That one's, I think, was about £65, but that would still be more powerful than an old £80 one they used to claim was £80. Yeah, you know the old one used to say there was £80, they'd really like 50. Yeah, the Tron, I reckon the Tron would be a good. Well, I suppose, yeah. I suppose if you for a complete novice who's never shot one, I suppose, yeah, just go for the old style ones. I suppose, yeah, because they're not too. They're weaker. They're easier to cock. But then you do lack the new safety features, don't you? Jamie, right, mate? Good to see you on. Mark said, go slow again. On, go slow again. I don't know what that means. I mean, I don't know. Fuck's sake. Zed said, maybe the Tomcat Mark II, as in the old ones. Yeah, it's easy to cock, cheap enough, not to worry about. Yeah, yeah, you lot are probably right there. Maybe go for the old style ones. And yeah, Dactyl said pretty much the same thing there. Kenny said, use slingshots, not used a crossbow before. Yeah, I'm not massively into slingshots and that. I like them, but I'm not just I'm not practiced in them. Ryan, how you doing, mate? Yeah, you know, you can hunt with a slingshot. I know Danny, if he's watching, well into his slingshots. I saw that picture of you giving your son his first slingshot, Danny. Tiny little thing. Mark said, pirate pros and cons on new and old. New ones don't take 7.6 mil bolts, but have superior knock and trigger. Yeah. I do like these new ones. These new ones are more powerful generally as well. Those old ones that claim to be £80 are really more like 50, whereas these are still slightly less than 80. But yeah, they're a lot more powerful than the old ones. Claim to be. It makes me laugh, the old one claimed to be fucking £80. In my experience, they're not. Gnarly Tat said, it's Danny. I need for us to get out. And we can have a mooch and a cook. I'm up for that, Danny, eventually, mate. Zed said, talking to slingshots, I wonder if Slingshot Warrior's watching, just in case. Hi, Slingshot Warrior. Fuck's sake. But Danny, that'd be good. We'll sort that out one day. That'll come round eventually. Like I say, Ben's always asking me to go out shooting. I never get round to it. Yes, hello, Slingshot, where if you're watching. Comments are not showing still. Mark said, yeah, agree, Mike. I found twin prod on mine. The foot rope worked best. Tanner said, new ones are miles better, but the old £80 ones are easier to cock than the new ones. Good start. Yeah, if you're an absolute novice, never shot a crossbow before, yeah, that's probably the way to go. You've got a lot more, it's a lot more simple. There's less shit to fuck about with. Bit less power till you get used to them. Yeah, cheaper as well. You can get, can't you get a Cobra £80 pistol crossbow for 20 quid? Get one of them, see if you like it. Go for the Tomcat 2 or the Horizon Redback then. Yeah, I think you're right there. Bob, how you doing, mate? You're right. I watched your video today. Yeah. So no kissing over there then in public. I did not know that. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. As I said, it's the first anniversary of my dad dying. So I think we're gonna go to a place he used to like, go over there and yeah, have a bit of a family thing. Come back and then I'm gonna get pissed that night. But I'll be on here. Yeah, tomorrow night I think I'll do a StreamYard stream, but not people can join if they want to, but it's not like a let's all do a 6-person drunk stream. Unless people want to. I don't mind getting drunk on live streams, but sometimes it's hard to keep control of the ones when everyone's on. You have to be careful what other people are saying all the time. That's no, I read that, didn't I? Kenny said, thanks for the tips, guys. Bob said, I almost died from a boner. Sorry, I actually forgot about that bit. Yes, the more important bit, being chased down the road by his missus with a fucking bolo. That said, and if you do like crossbows, buy Mike's. Yes, yeah, these will fire out of any pistol crossbows, but the quivers and that will only go on the new ones. Cheers, Tactical. Yeah, I ought to do an ad. Well, I've been doing an ad this time, haven't I? Mark said, Mike, can breach be machined out in the redback to take a bigger bolt? It's piss easy to do that. No, you don't have to do that, Mark. What you do, let me just show you. You can shoot bolts like this out of a redback. Hang on a minute. I'll tell you how to do it in a minute. I've actually got a video of it. So that's just sort of standard pistol bolt. You can shoot those out of it. You can shoot those out of the redback and Tomcat 2. All you do, you take the anti-dry fire mechanism out. That's all you do. And the easiest way I found to do it is, these are sold by Custom Pistol Bolts. If you search that look on my channel, Custom Pistol Bolts, you'll find those. Put a bag. Basically, all you do, get a little plastic bag, stick it over all of this, and you see probably won't be able to see this, but there's like a pin just there. Just push that pin out, and the anti-dry fire falls out. And then you can shoot a full-size bolt out of it. Yeah, you can shoot some big old bolts out of it. Then I don't know about full-size ones, but these are pretty fucking big. And I know the bloke who sells them. So yeah, I advertise them on my channel. Look up on my channel, Custom Pistol Bolts. Kenny said, I'm making a meter-long telescopic slingshot that fires arrows. That sounds good. If you do a video, Kenny, let me know and I'll watch it. Ryan says, sad to hear about your dad's passing. Just don't overdo it on drink. Nah, thank you, Ryan. Appreciate that. I'll be all right. I don't, I'll just drink what I normally drink, which is always overdoing it. But I'll be all good, mate. But thank you for saying. I won't overdo it. No, I'm just going to come on here, have a drink, go out, maybe watch a film, come in here, listen to music, go to bed. Zed said, you still wouldn't want to get shot by a Tomcat Mark II, mind you. No, exactly. You're right. Yeah. But if there was an accident, far less likely to be lethal. Yeah, no, you're right. They're still worthy of owning and shooting, aren't they, Jed? JBO said, when you get a chance, Mike, could you email me a price list for the crossbow accessories? Will do, Jim. It might be easier, Jim, if you send me one saying, no, I'm like, I'll write it down, Jim. And say, if you send me a message saying, Mike, can I have a price list? There is my price list there, but probably easier to send you it. Yeah, I'll send you it, Jim, definitely. I'll write it down, mate. Actually, saying about crossbows now, I need to talk to Lord Flashheart if he comes on. He wanted to buy a load of broadhead tips off of wherever, eBay, Amazon, and then when I was making my broadheads today, I realised a lot of the ones I've bought I don't like using, so I might sell him the ones I've got and then buy a load of the new ones that I like. That's okay. That's what's been stopping me from getting one. Yeah, if you look on my channel for custom pistol bolts, one of the videos will actually show you how to take the anti-dry fire out. Yeah, and then these will shoot fine out of it. If you just comment on one of my videos, and actually, Jim, if you just don't have to email me, just comment on one of my videos, Jim, saying, don't forget to send me a price list, Mike. And Mark, if you just comment on any video saying, what was it? Can you send me the video about the anti-dry fire, and I'll send you it. T2 says, some dickhead questioned me on an MOT. I did. Wheel stud snapped. And I missed it. Told me I have to take the wheel trims off on an MOT. Hate homegrown mechanics who know fuck all. Yeah, told him can't move it. Yeah, it's a piss take, isn't it, T2? People come to you for a job and then try to tell you how to do it. Fuck's sake. Ridiculous, isn't it? Crazy Dave, how you doing, mate? He said, found a World War I bayonet at flea market, $30. That's fucking good. I got it because it was good for the price. That is. JBO said, no worries, mate. Will do. You know me, Jim. I have actually, you'll be all right, though. I've actually written it down. So, yeah, the problem with on here, it sort of goes in and out. You know, I read the comment and then there's something to the next one. That is your auntie tries. Do I say it like auntie? Do I? Chroma said, "What you prefer, Horizon Redback or Tomcat 2?" Probably the Tomcat 2, just because it's easier to cock. That's it, though. That's the only reason, because essentially they're exactly the same. Yeah. I found that the Redback was ever so slightly more powerful, but I think it's not. I think that's just one of those tricks in your mind because it's harder to cock. You think it's stronger, but it's not. If anything, it's like 1 pound stronger, which you wouldn't fucking, But yeah, the Tomcat 2 is a lot easier to cock, but only one place. There's not many people. I was going to say only one place sells it, but I don't think that's true. Not many places sell the Tomcat 2 now, and they've nearly doubled the price. So the Redback's cheaper to buy. This bolt is, if you watch my videos, it should say, I'll give you a quick measurement, Mark. This bolt is, that must be getting on for 8 mil, I think. I don't know. Yeah, that must nearly be 8 millimeters. I'm not really sure, mate. If you talk to, come on, Simon, where are you? Just when I need you. Custom pistol bolts. He's on Facebook as well. Go on Facebook, custom pistol bolts. Again, if you look on my Facebook page, scroll down a bit, you'll find like a link to his. Alex said, nice stream, followed the channel for a long time. Oh, nice one, Alex. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. Is everyone liking the stream, by the way? Crazy Dave said 1898 Mosin still had the visible serial number on it. That's fucking decent for that kind of price as well, as you say. Ryan said, somehow managed to get my 88 Hilux taxed today, considering the top Gear tried to destroy. Was in better shape than one. Fuck's sake. Kramer said, aren't strings easier to get for Tomcat too? I don't know. In all honesty, it was that Chrome. I don't know. I don't know. I've never bought one for the Tomcat 2, and I wouldn't trust those old strings though. You got to get a more modern string for these because they're not the same. If you're buying like a Tomcat Mark II string, it probably won't wear as long. JBO said, right off, guys. Finally to get some sleep. Sorry to hear about your dad, Mike. Hope tomorrow goes well for you. Thank you, Jim. I appreciate that, mate. Yeah, be on tomorrow if you want to join. See you later, mate. Have a good sleep. And I hope everything goes well for you, mate. Take care, Jim. And I'll send you that list. Stu said, do you know what happened to Wolf's channel? No. I'm glad you mentioned that, Stu, because I was thinking about that earlier. Is his channel still up? Has he just not been on? Because I actually meant to go on there and ask him, like, how is he? What's happened? That's funny. That's a couple of things today people have reminded me about that I wanted to do. Cheers, Stu. I'll have a look later. I've actually got his email. I'll go and email him later and see what's up. Yeah, I'd noticed he hadn't been on. Oh, his channel's gone. Oh, that's a shame. I'll email him and I'll ask him. Oh, that's a fucking shame. Mark said, on Zombie Goes Boom, a prophecy, Tomcat Mark II will still pop your melon on live. Oh, you've just reminded me. Simon G, I'll call you Simon G on here, Simon. Thank you for the fucking hell, I forgot what it's bloody called already. Ha! Oh, for God's sake. He's given me a big what do you fucking call them? A big, what's those things you hang clothes on? Like a body. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm fucking gone completely brain dead. Can't think what it's called now. Mannequin. He's given me a mannequin torso and head. Thank you, Simon. I said I'd say cheers. It's a horse. Piss off. It's still downstairs at the minute. Yeah, he's giving me a torso mannequin with heads to do do whatever. I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I will use it. I'm all over the place today. I can't remember nothing tonight. See you later, Jim, if you're off, mate. Well, I know you said you're going off. If you're still on, see you later. Sticks, you right, mate? He says strings are easy to get. Zed, Mike, have you watched any films this week? I watched Willow Creek and just those found footage ones I said. Willow Creek and Cold Ground. Graham said, yeah, I got the Cobra at £80, but wanted a newer design. James said, Mike, have you booked your table for the pub on Monday? No, fuck that. I'll be honest with you, Jamie. I like a drink, but I'll be honest, I fucking hate pubs. I'm more likely just to get everyone on the fucking out on the field and have a drink. Kenny said, got to enjoy the stream again. We'll enjoy tomorrow. We'll join tomorrow. Get a video done. Nice one, Kenny. I look forward to it, mate. That said, an upgrade for Zombot. Possibly. I don't know. Zombot's made for battering. You know, Zombot can actually take Zombot can take a fucking warhammer around the head. This one wouldn't be able to do that. But it's got a detachable head, put it that way. So I might be able to use it for something like that. I don't know. But it will come in useful for some things. I just don't know what yet. I'll think of now. I've got it. I'll come up with an idea eventually. But Jamie, what about you? You looking forward to going to the pub? I can't stand pubs. Sticks said, look at Jaxie backbones. My Tomcat 2 goes through both sides of coconut with backbone on. Yeah, them kind of things are good. I'll be honest, I've never really been interested in the old power upgrades, especially for that. I wouldn't want to put more power on that because I already think it's dangerous how it is anyway, in all honesty. Yeah, don't forget Zombert, the fucking punishment Zombert can take. Yeah. Mike's got a new bird downstairs. Sorry, my bad. John James, right, mate? How are you? You're off, Peach, or he's saying see you like someone else. Ryan said nothing wrong with pubs if the banter is top notch. Yeah, it depends. I'm not really into pubs, and I've never really liked them. I'm not saying other people shouldn't like them. Pubs have never been my thing. Took me years to want to go in a pub, and then I did enjoy it for quite a while. But now I've gone off them again. I don't think I'll go in a pub again for a long time. Not local ones, anyway. The problem is, most of my local pubs are full of complete fucking knobs. That's the issue. Complete fucking tossers. And I know half of them. And I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't mind going in pubs where I don't know anyone. That's a bit different then. T2 said Honda Accord with full leather interior, 12-month MOT for 600 quid. And the cheeky fucker complains the leather is cracking. People are never happy, T2, are they? It's never good enough. Mark said, I get my strings from Get Twisted. Did you mention that before, Mark? Yeah, those strings sound good. That's a mannequin downstairs. Nothing going to stop you now. Fuck's sake. That's a good film. I like Mannequin. James said, Mike would open a WeaponCollector theme pub. That'd be good. All the shit would have to be really, really bolted to the walls, though. Every fucker try to take them down and then fight with them. Bob said, pubs and bars are a good place to get into trouble. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the problem is, as I say, my problem is I have to still be careful nowadays where I drink. Yeah, there's quite a lot of dickheads who drink in the local pubs around here. As I say, people I know, and I just can't be asked for fucking people who are, adults and still fucking knobs who never grow up. Mark said, last longer than a standard string. Dad said, I see Phil the Greek, god of some little island, and snuffed it. Oh, well, make a change from Harry Hewitt and the fucking missus. I didn't expect you to bring that up. You're the first person to mention that tonight. Dylan, right, mate? How are you? Is everyone liking the stream, by the way? Tactical said, one of my favourite 80s films, back when Kim was good looking. Yeah, I like Mannequin. You know what, though? I love 80s music. And I can't listen to 90s music because it reminds me of better times, and that slightly depresses me. I struggle to watch a lot of 80s films because it does the same thing as the 90s music does. Fucking love this. I love all things like nice. Like I can watch 80s horrors. I love a good 80s horror, but nice sort of 80s films. They do my head in sort of, I don't know. Not because they're bad, because they're good, and it just, I don't know. Mark said there's one guy on eBay I've seen selling custom bolts. A bit pricey though. Sam said 90s music sucks. So it's all opinions, isn't it? So I can accept that. Yeah, I don't like a lot of 60s and 70s music. It just don't do nothing for me. Mother said, "Are you online on Twitter from your PC right now? I have a cool crossbar yet." And yeah, I can open a tab on Twitter if you want. Your mother, yeah, I'm on a computer, so. I do love a bit of 80s. I'll tell you what it is, Sam. My favourite genre of music is 80s music, but 90s music reminds me of when I was a teenager, and I can't listen to it now because it reminds me of a really good time in my life that I can't have back, and even a mindset I can't have back. So I can't listen to 90s music. But my actual favourite genre of music, the music that I can listen to and not have to keep turning the radio over, or, you know, is 80s. I love 80s music more than anything. The Hobo with Shotgun's good. That's it, I forgot. Rewatched Arnie's Last Stand film as well. No, you've been watching quite a few films then, Zed. Is that because of your foot sort of laid up watching films? Stu said the mannequin could come in handy for effects. Ah, yes, you're right there, Stu. Yeah, it'd be good for that. Yeah. I knew it would come in handy for something. That's why I said I'd have it. It was just I haven't got an idea straight off. But yeah, it'll come in because it's certainly not heavy duty, because I made Zombie so that he could be, you know, battered and be all right. This one's like a polystyrene thing, but it's good. It was used by Simon. Originally had, I think he displayed body armor on it and armor and stuff. And Red Heat Zed, actually. Dylan said, I found your channel last week. Oh, nice one, Dylan. Yeah, we just talk about anything on here on the live streams. Mark said, I did see George Brav have £150, £80 prod, but seriously, strength of an arm. I'll be honest with you, Mark. I would not shoot one of those with anything higher than a £130 prod on it. I think that's already too powerful for the shitty bolts it uses. The £130 prod should not be shooting tiny little bolts like that hardly weigh anything. You're essentially dry firing it every time you shoot it, and it feels like it too. No way I'd bump it up to 180. Dodgy as fuck, man. Crazy Dave said, to me, it's whatever music I listen to. I get in different moods. Oh, I'll be honest with you, Crazy Dave. I listen to anything, though, yeah. It's just I've noticed, as a genre, if you put an 80s channel on, I can leave that on all day, never turn it off. Any other era of music, after 2 songs, there'll be something I can't stand and have to turn it over. But I listen to anything from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, up until music that was made 2 weeks ago, released 2 weeks ago. And if you looked at my drunk playlist, it's, it'll be 80s, brand new song, 60s song or something. Not a lot of 60s, but and it loads of different genres of music. Graham said, you filmed the video on the R9 Quiver yet? No, not yet. Ryan said 80s metal and rock. Yeah, So pretty much, yes, I was a bit of a raspberry. Jamie said, gonna make the wife a cuppa. Want one? Yes, please. I'll have a black coffee. I better not turn it too far. But I have got a black coffee in here. So there you go, Jamie. Cheers, mate. Oh, he sent that. Mother said, push an aluminium tube inside the bolts and then shoot them £130 prod. Yeah, you can do that, Mother, but I don't think you should need to. If someone's selling a crossbow, the bolts should be made perfectly adequate for it. You shouldn't buy a crossbow and then have to mod your own bolts to shoot it safely. I know you can. I could make my own bolts like I did, but I don't think you should. You shouldn't have to. That's a badly designed product. If you have to then make your own, it'd be like buying a car and you have to make your own wheels for it because the ones you get with it aren't safe. But yeah, you can make the bolts perfectly fine. Crazy, I don't normally listen to music past the 2010s. Graham said version 2 magazine is way too much. You can 3D print the broadhead mag anyway. They said, funny you mentioned 80s music. I just made myself an 80s playlist. Nice one, Dad. Yeah, I'd listen to anything. I'll be honest, it might sound a bit sad, I don't know, but when I'm drunk, one of the highlights of my evening is coming in here and listening to a good couple of hours of music. It's the only time I really listen to music now. I'm drinking. I used to listen to music all the time, every day. I barely listen to it now unless I'm drinking. But that's become my thing. That's when I listen to music now. Crazy Dave said, I like some rock they make, but I don't like the boy bands. Now, I've got no interest in boy bands or, nah. Mark said, I can watch 80s Robocop over and over and Nightmare on Elm Street. If that was out today, he'd be nicked for kidney fiddling. Exactly. Yeah, both of them films. Oh, yeah, absolute classics. Yeah, I love a bit of 80s. Well, any 80s films are usually good. You know, action, the old Arnold Schwarzenegger 80s films. Loads and loads and loads of 80s horror. Really fucking good. Oh, yeah, sorry, Mother. I'll have a look at this link while it's gone quite quickly. Right, let's have a quick look. How much of this have I got to watch? Oh, what is that? What the hell is that? It's a crossbow shooting a fucking circular saw blade that spins. That might be able to be done. Mum says, sadly, many pistol crossbows on the market need to be modified after you buy them. There are plays in the screws, the footstrip of the Armex, Tron, example. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that they knock these things out and they're not done properly. You shouldn't have to do it. You shouldn't have to do it. Yeah. But at least with the internet, though, we can easily find what the issues are and how to correct them. Without the internet, you'd have had to have some specialized fucking book about crossbows that hopefully someone even knew the issues to write it in the book, and then you'd have to find that book somehow through word of mouth or in the back of a fucking paper. You know what I mean? Or some fucking video that someone would have done. Yeah, with the internet now, it makes knowledge for these things so much easier. D2 said, went to my grand's funeral weeks back, played Eva Cassidy, Fields of Gold. Very moving. I bet that was. Chroma said, crazy how much technology has advanced. Yeah, so I like the internet is sort of like a curse, but also a wonderful thing at the same time. Because it has changed society in a good way and a bad way. You know, a lot of all of the really shit stuff that goes on at the minute, you know, is to do with the internet. A lot of the media shit is to do with the internet and how easily stuff's spread about, false information, true information, you know. But at the same time, it's a fucking really amazing, great thing as well. There's plenty of shit that goes with it as well. But yeah, I think the internet's a fucking brilliant thing. Nick said, do you know anything about Mancung crossbows? Looking on Merlin Archery at them now. They seem decent. I don't know a lot about Mancung other than, and I think Mancung is basically the same as the Armex in it. I think the same thing. I may be wrong. I may be wrong about that. If Liam was on, he would know that, and maybe someone on here might know. I think Mancung may just be same as Armex. It's just they just take stickers off and change them. I'm going to Google it quickly and just if I can see a Mancung crossbar, no. Let me look at these images and I'll tell you. Yeah, the Mancung is the same as the Armex essentially. They just changed the stickers. So you know what, Nick? Is it Nick saying it? See that crossbow there? That's a Mancung then. And that would probably be a Mancung, but that one says Armex, and I think that one. Yeah, I think they're the same thing. There's a lot of differing opinions on Prince Philip. I won't go too much into the Prince Philip thing because that can be quite divisive on here. But from the stuff I saw about Prince Philip today, he did a lot of fucking good things that I didn't have no idea about. He partly co-founded the WWF, the World Wildlife Fund. So he ain't all bad. And he did a lot of stuff, but I don't really know. I don't really know a lot about the royal family myself. But he seemed like he did a lot of good things from what I've heard today. Manuel plays. You're right, are you? He said, I'd buy a redback for your cause. Well, sadly, I don't sell the redbacks, but if you can find a redback on eBay, buy it through my links. Chroma said, but the FGC 9 isn't new tech. Homemade SMG available. Oh, yeah, I get you. Zed said, I want them to play Sex Pistols and Hawkwind at my funeral. It pissed my family off wonderfully. Stu, he said, Mankang's are the company who make the crossbows, then sell the rights to Armax. They're decent. Thank you, Stu. Yeah. Yeah, when I looked up Mankang, that one comes up. That one comes up. Mark said, can't we all do a fundraiser? Get a Chinese company to do a serious bug-out pistol bow. Serious bolt size, power, Picatinny rail. Yeah, bayonet mounting, steel butt plate. Yeah, that'd be fucking excellent, wouldn't it? That'd be the way to go. Steve, right, mate. Sorry, I wanted to tell you this in person, right? I appreciate you saying you could send me something, but unless I can get an address to get you to send it to, I can't at the minute. I'm very, very, it's not that I don't trust you, but I'm really, really paranoid about giving my address out. And I promised I wouldn't give it out to anybody else unless there were certain stipulations that was done. So I have to have known people for a long time. I have to know what they look like. And a couple of things like that. Yeah. I hope you ain't offended by that. But I may be able to get an address that I could get you to send something to. But I've promised not to give my address out to anyone else now, unless there's certain stipulations they can follow. You know what I mean? Like, if you know, people do send me things, but they're all people I've spoke to for at least like 8 years, 5, 6 years, shit like that. I've seen their face. Most of them I know their address. Stu said, yeah, you were right, Mike. Didn't said I'd buy that. Mother said, Mankind is all about copies. Many of the recurve crossbows based on your Barnet models. Sam said, because I collect old World War 1 and 2 stuff, I know a thing about Prince Philip. Not all good, not all bad. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you know, he did a lot more things than I didn't know, put it that way. Chrome said, you've seen a limbless crossbow? I have, with the weird sort of pulleys at the front. I hope you got my reply there, Steve. He'll say, oh, I was away then. But yeah, please don't be offended by that, because you're not the only one I've had to say no to. I've had, yeah. In time, I can say yes, but it's just too dodgy for me if I literally know nothing about the person who wants to send me something, because it literally could be, you know, you never know. Because Liam got doxxed and had his address shared all over the place. That said, Phil the Greek did fight in World War II on active service, so he got shot at by very big guns. And he wanted a card anyway. Well, exactly. Yeah, he got mentioned in dispatches as well, which that's you know, that's a big thing, really. Tactical said pistol bow on prepper shop, shoots bolts and 6mm steel BBs, only £50. Tempted. Go for it. I'd press sell you like a bastard once for that. Thank you, Steve. I'm glad you understand, mate. I'm massively paranoid, and it ain't nothing personal. I made a promise to myself. You asked Tactical Pirate how difficult it was for him to send me something. I kept saying no to him and no to him, no to him. You know what I mean? Keep offering it. The more you get on, the more I know you. You know, eventually, you know. But yeah, I'm just so paranoid about things like that now. Steve said, "Okay, I understand, Mike. No problems, mate. It was just a butt pad for an R9. I've got one for mine. I was really impressed. So I've got one for you too. Just let me know if you ever want it." Thank you, Steve. I will. I might be able to sort out another address, because I think I'm gonna have to do that soon anyway for something else. So I'm gonna see if I can sort out an alternative address where someone don't mind getting something for me, and then yeah. But it ain't actually my address. Yeah. Crazy Dave said, I so understand the paranoia. Tactical, yeah, 2 years. Yeah, you're lucky, Tactical, 2 years. It helped that you came on that live stream, though, and then I was, you know, stuff like that. You, Mother said, airbow shooters like Umrex air javelin are kind of expensive for a long time. But on the other hand, you can keep them ready to shoot without any problems. Very expensive, though, as you say. Ryan said, going to shake Prince Philip's hand as a teenager was the highlight of my life. The fact that he told me not to give up on what I wanted in life, it shaped me into who I am today. Oh, nice one, Ryan. That's fucking excellent to know. Yeah, I had heard he was a very good, good at sort of, making people feel good and bigging them up and, motivating people. Yeah, that sounds excellent. See you later, Mark. Good night, mate. Yeah, that's nice, that is. I'll tell you what, the stuff I saw about him today, he's done a lot more stuff than you'd think. Even someone my age only knows Prince Philip as an old man. He used to do fucking shitloads of really good stuff. So, yeah, and even if you went into royal family and all that, that's still it's still the Queen's husband who's died, someone's dad, someone's granddad. Stug said, have you got Parcel Motel in the UK? Don't think so, Stug. There may be things like that, though. I might look into if I can get stuff sent to a shop. Graham said, air javelin in the UK is expensive. Right, let me write that down. I'm going to see if I can... But yeah, Steve, before I forget, I appreciate the offer, mate. And yeah, thank you. I have got friends who would probably accept parcels for me anyway. Object History, how you doing, mate? You right? He said, hey, I've been forever. Got a chance to finally drop in here. Nice one. How you doing? We're short, you're sad. He said, Mike, can I send you something? Lol joke. Maximilian, he said, yeah, a business specially made for fan mail for creators. Do you know what it's called? Persia, how you doing, mate? You right? I would, because I've looked into post boxes, but they're very expensive. Yeah, they're very fucking expensive. What I could do potentially, I don't think I'd ever do it though. I don't think it'd work. I was gonna say I could go like halves with someone else, but it'd have to be close enough. Well, no, because what you can do, you can get something sent to a post box, and then that's taken from the post box and delivered to you. So if we went like thirds on, me and some other people who wanted one, yeah, post boxes are a couple of £100 a year, I think. Nick said you could look into UPS access points. All right, nice one. I'll write that down. The only problem for me is going to get things as well. Foxy Lady Outdoors, how you doing? You all right? Good to see you on. Yeah, I'm good actually. I'm good. Tap said I'll take a parcel for you, mate. May not get all of it though. No, I know most people probably would if I said, yeah. There are quite a few people who probably would, accept a parcel from me. I'm so paranoid about that stuff, and the problem is, the more I give out my address, the worse it gets, because then there's more shit I'd have to track if anything happened. You know what I mean? The tighter it is, the less, I have to worry about it. Snug said £265 a year. That's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot. Dad said, can't you get things delivered to your local post office? I'll have to look. Surely you can, can't you, Zed? I don't know. Yeah, I'll look into that. I'd assume you can, can't you, Zed? You'd assume so, wouldn't you? Stacey got a nice cushion butt pad on it now too, and a grip sleeve. I really like the R9. Yeah, they are good, the R9s, aren't they, Steve? I do like them. Persia says, sub to your channel, Pirate. Watched a couple of your videos. Good content. I'll sort something out eventually. Irishman, how long have you been on, Irishman? You've been on for the whole thing? Or you just not been chatting much? I haven't seen you on for nearly all night. You're right, mate, by the way. Person with just the eyes saying hello, Mr. Man with the glasses, or is it a face? I don't know. That's a fuck off, Persia. What are you after? Just Jamie said those are some legendary sideburns there, Mike. Going good, aren't they? Nate, where are you doing, mate? Oh, Josh. Hello, Josh. How you doing, mate? Josh from Texas. Welcome all. Nice one. There says to see cushion, butt pad, and gripper sleeve. He's sure talking about crossbows. Foxy ladies who have 19 miles left to do for the Sands charity. Are you still going with that, Foxy? Yeah, nice one. Still got 19 miles. How many have you done, Foxy lady? And I know you've done. I don't know if you've shown them all on the video, have you? Yeah, good on you for doing that, though. That's good for anyone who does charity stuff. Good. Object History said, "Hey, Josh, he's a fellow Texan." Irishman said, "Only here for about 10 minutes." Was that? I wasn't sure, mate. I wasn't sure if you'd been on the old time, and I hadn't noticed. It was just the way you replied to Zed. Bojo said, "No, pirate quality." I was watching while I was on the bus Wednesday night. The only thing I regret nowadays is not having all my patches from my time in the forces. It doesn't feel right getting surplus patches. I still have my IS, AF, and rank slides. That's a shame, isn't it, Ryan? That's a shame. Yeah. It's always the way, though, isn't it? Chocolate Muffin said, "Do you have Anglo Arms OP 360 £80 self-cocking pistol crossbow?" Let me look that one up, because I think I've got a version of that. Which one is that one? Oh, no, that's the one. I'll tell you who's got that. Tactical Pirate's got that one. Steve said, "Starship Troopers is on now. Always worth a watch." If Jack, when did that start? As I say, I might. Oh no, what's on? What's that on? Still, I might watch that later if it's on. If it's on all four or Channel 4, I mean, that might be on all four later. Foxy lady said, "Me and Sam done 31 miles." Oh, you've done a decent amount then. Fox said, "Yeah, nice one." Who was it? Was it Josh? He said, "I don't have a Nazi Luger." Some people think that's a Luger up there, but it's not. Our Sony movies. Zed said, "Object History. You're from Texas. Our Bowie's still banned there." Mother said, "Highly recommend the stream Metro games when you can." I'll look into them, Mother. I have always wanted to play one of the Metro games. Sorry, a hiccup then. I'll be honest with you, I've got fucking loads of games to play at the minute, though. But I might buy one and just stash it. Put this bolt away. I'm dropping it all over the place now. Ryan said, "Because I left in 2014, I managed to keep my DPM slides and current MTP slide." Yeah, nice one, Fox. That's good. You've done a decent amount there. Sunday, I don't know if anyone will be interested. I'm going to put a 45-minute video on making a leather sheath without any leather working tools. Came out all right. It's not perfect, but it'll show that you can make a sheath without any tools, basically. Steve said, "Mike, watched any other? What's the good one? The other? Oh yeah, what? Yeah, go on, Steve. What did you watch?" Joey said, "Mike, what's the good one the other night, mate?" Where am I? I've got to catch up. Persio said, "Did Texas not make large blades legal recently?" Tactical said, "Well worth buying. Extending stock is good, but feels about £60 rather than 80. Object History said, "Oh God, no. They opened things up to where you can carry a full-length sword now." Nice. Jamie said, when I got medically discharged, they made me hand in my rifle and sidearm. Bastards. I know. That's disgraceful, isn't it? You should be able to take them home, Jamie. Dylan said, have you read Charles Bronson books? I don't think I've read a Charles Bronson book. I'll tell you who I have read, though. Chopper. I've read one of Chopper's books. I ain't ever read a Charles Bronson book. Yeah, never read a Charles Bronson book. But Chopper's I've read. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of Chopper's. Chopper's got a kids book. What's it called? What's Chopper's? What was Chopper's children's character? Hooky something on it. Hooky. I can't remember, but yeah, a lot of people didn't like it. Hooky something. Berger said, I'll be watching that, mate. Got some basic plans scribbled down for either leather pouch sheath. We'll make it draw up soon. Nice one. There's some good advice in that. I would 100% recommend, if you ever do a sheath without proper leather working tools, 100% definitely drill holes. Don't do it with a punch like I did. I mentioned that in the videos. When you do a punch, when you punch it through with an awl, you can make the backside wonky, which is what happened on mine. It's a good demo, really, because it shows you what not to do as well. Because I show what you can, if you do it with a drill, it's so much nicer. They were saying they watched the film and never mentioned it. Steve, was you going to say you watched another film? Oh, Monster Hunter, Ron Perlman. Is that good? I like Ron Perlman and old Mila Jovovich, however you say it. Yeah, I like her. I like her a lot, actually. I've just bought some shit from Gogon. I have no idea when it'll arrive. Zed said to Object History. Yeah, I imagine that would please you. Dylan said, then I'm going to say, give you solitary fitness. All right, yeah. Old prison sort of workout stuff. Steve said, Mike, definitely do a video on the Arnold crew. It's coming 100%. I'll try and do it Monday for you. If you remind me Sunday, or even tonight, Steve, put a comment on saying, Mike, don't forget to do the Arnold Quiver video. I'll do it Monday. If you remind me Sunday night, that'll be easier. Remind me Sunday night and I'll do it Monday. Jamie said, when I went nightclubbing, they played the Macarena. I did the Macarena. They played the conga. I did the conga. They did the Common Eileen. Now I'm banned for life from the club. Fuck's sake. Cromer said A2 seems decent enough, but this A3 is made entirely by HK. Oh, Jovovich is that's pronounced, I believe. Nice one. Yeah, you know me, Zed. I struggle with any fucking that's quite an hard one. What's wrong with this fucking camera tonight? Jovovich. I'd have to practice that. I like her a lot. I think she's a proper decent actress. She's actually a good actress, but also does good action as well. Louise, how you doing? You all right? She's right, Mike. You want me to spank his ass for his joke? He's been good tonight. He's been good. He's only done 2, I think, all night. And no, in fact, that may be his first one. I think tonight, not that I want to encourage him, I think there's only been 2 all night. Must be a good, riveting conversation tonight for once. So he said, Mike, finished all of Nighty Night. Really enjoyed it. Nice one. Did you like that? Yeah, funny thing is, my brother was watching Nighty Night as well recently, and so did I. I got my Nighty Night, yeah. No, I haven't. Yeah, I love Nighty Night. Series 1 is better than Series 2, but I think when they made Series 1, I don't think she expected to get a Series 2. They're good, though, isn't it? Yeah. I've got quite a few DVDs up here I haven't watched yet. Nate said, gotta love zombie films. Yes, I do like a good zombie film. Zed said she's one of the few female actors who can look mean enough to suit action films. Yeah, I totally 100% agree with you there, Zed. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, she's good. She's really good at the action stuff, but she can actually act as well. She can actually do proper acting. Yeah, I really like her. Yeah, well worth watching anything she's in. Not everything's going to be good, but Doug said, "Did you check out German series called Dark?" No, I didn't have a chance, Doug. I think I've forgotten, in all honesty, because now you've reminded me. It's the first time. I remember you saying. Foxy Lady, Evil Dead. Yes, I love Evil Dead. In fact, I love Evil Dead so much, I've got 2 copies of it. Dad said, watched any more of What We Do in the Shadows season 2 yet? No, I don't know how far I said I'd got, but I think I've got 2 or 3 episodes left. Might watch them soon. I might watch them Sunday when I'm hungover. I absolutely love that show though. I don't know why. Yeah, I really love it, but I like to spread it out a bit. You know what I mean? I think it's because if you binge things too much, I think you get a little bit not sick of it, but you know what I mean? This will sound a bit weird, but one of the things I used to absolutely love doing, which I never do now, is I used to love looking forward to a Thursday night at 9 o'clock to watch something. And setting, I even used to have, you set an alarm for the next week, and you'd have all week waiting, looking forward to next Thursday, 9 o'clock, to watch the next episode or something. I think you'd enjoy it a bit more then. I don't know, but no one else may even have that, But I used to look forward to, a certain night to watch something. Never ever do it now, because everything's either on demand or. James said, got myself a metal detector yesterday and dug down 60 feet before I realised I was wearing steel toe gap boots. Steve says, you're really good in that Monster Hunter film, mate. Give it a try. I will do. I'll look that up tonight, because I've got a thing. I'll get that. Object History said, met Bruce Campbell at book signing, the lecture he did. It was super nice. Do you know what? Bruce Campbell, I can imagine he'd be an excellent person to meet at something like that. You can tell he could work a crowd like anything and be really nice to speak to. I bet he's great and funny. Ryan says, Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse is mad but fun. That's been recommended quite a lot. Yeah, I'll get round to that one. Lord Flashlight, good to see you on. I was hoping you were coming on tonight. I didn't got a picture of them, but those broadheads that I would sell you are pretty much these, but without this bit modified. So it's just the standard bit. It won't be like that. It'll be the standard head. And they're universal thread. They'll fit on any bolt, basically. Any large bolt. I'll still send you a picture there if you want, mate. But I realised today I bought these ones recently, and they fit on these so much quicker and easier. Less work. So what I might do, if you're up for it, you buy my batch of ones I bought, and with that money I'll just buy a load of these. So you get something you want, I get something I want then. Because I can still make the bolts out of them ones, but it's twice the work. West Yorkshire Sam said, I don't watch TV at all now, so all repeats. I'll be honest with you, I don't watch a lot of actual telly. Yeah, I hardly watch anything on the, like live on the telly. You know what I mean? When I mean live, I mean just like what's showing at the time. That's not on a Friday and Saturday, mate. Steve said, US military squad gets an electrical storm, transports, leads to a parallel world full of crazy monsters. What's that one? Monster Hunter. I've played the Monster Hunter games. Where the fuck am I? Dylan said, the waiting made it better. Yes, exactly. Oh, Tactical, you mean, the waiting for the Friday, Saturday. Thank you, Tactical. I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot. Yeah, you lot wait for the Friday and Saturday for this. Yeah. Well, thank you, guys. That's a nice thing to say. Yeah. I've always liked that. I've always liked the looking forward to something, and I don't do it anymore. I think the last thing I watched regularly on a night was probably that new Alan Partridge series. What was it called? This Time with Alan Partridge. It was all right. It wasn't as good as his old stuff though. Dad said, "Yeah, you're right. The anticipation was all part of it with a series you enjoy. The sit in it. That's right." And I think that's why I don't watch all of What We Do in the Shadows straight away. I like to leave it a bit for some reason. Dad said, "If a boy can't touch a dead body, then he's no use to anyone." Babe. I'd say that's where he did the scouts, wasn't it? Lord Flash, I was spot on, mate. I'm sure I looked at that star before and was tempted. Send some pictures when you can. I'll probably take 21 off you. Do WhatsApp. I'll email you the number. Never done WhatsApp, so probably useless for me, mate. You know me, email, Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Better for me. Now, I've never done WhatsApp. I ain't even got it on my phone. West York said, Alan Partridge, what a knob. That's the thing with Alan Partridge. He is supposed to be a knob. I think you are supposed to think he's a dickhead. That was a dead. Rumours were Baden Power like boys. That's just different. What was you on about? Yeah, Lord Flash. Yeah, I'll send you the. Weird thing is, I went into the shed to take a picture of the broadheads for you and fucking forgot. But they're well worth it. They are these. So yeah, they're just these ones. They're decent heads. It's just I've modified these to fit on these. But yeah, what it was, I bought them and they're perfectly good. But I have to. I don't know if you can see this very well, but with these, I only have to take off a little bit of the side. So much easier. Whereas those ones, I have to grind a load off of the front, turn down the collar. So I may start just buying these now, as they're probably a couple of minutes quicker to make. Object History said Latinos love WhatsApp. All my family use it, and I don't know why. Yeah, I've never done it. It's a good way to communicate, though, isn't it? Object History. I don't know. I've never. Yeah, I have heard WhatsApp. It's good for getting in touch with each other, isn't it? But yeah, I've never used it. Closest I've ever come to anything like that is Facebook Messenger. Lord Flash, any penetration difference with those two styles into Kevlar? I'll be honest, these ones I've never actually tested. It's the first time I've ever had them, but they do look pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. But these ones are fucking decent. You can see the nice, very nice and pointed and quite thick as well. But yeah, I'll send you some pictures. If you don't want them, it's fine. Even if you just wanted a couple just to test first. But yeah, it's just if I sold them, I could then buy the ones I want, and it just saved me a bit of time. But I can use them. Ryan said, I noticed that you recommended Mindhorn, the movie, a while back. What did you think of it? I find it so funny how people take the piss out of the Manx people. I liked it. I didn't. Yeah, it's been a while since I watched it, though. But I'll tell you what it is. I'm a fan of Julian Barrett, who stars in it. So I sort of liked it just for that. I just, any film, any UK comedy with him in, I'd be interested in. But I quite liked it, but I didn't register that in it, so maybe that went over my head, Ryan. You know what I mean? Yeah, I thought it was all right. It wasn't nothing special, but I did enjoy it. Mindhorn, if people are up for it, I think is on iPlayer right now. You're too fucked for good then, Tactical, I suppose, yeah. Zed's watched so many films he can't remember them. That's a good thing, though. Or is it just because you can't bloody remember it, because they're not that good? Because I have that habit. I watch films, and I find sometimes I watch a film and I can't remember it. That's not saying much, though, is it? Dylan said, could you recommend any good books or guides for making knuckles? There used to be some videos on YouTube. Have a look on YouTube, see if there's any on YouTube still. There may be videos on YouTube. And that would be the old traditional way. And I'll tell you, the old, what they call stock removal way. If you find people on YouTube doing stock removal, chances are they learnt that from me on YouTube. Zed said, I watched The Dig as well. Not 1,100 accurate. It was a good film. I didn't mean 100. I thought you was exaggerating. That said, if I lose one more, I'm cosplayers. Fat rabbit. For fuck's sake. Well, Flashshot says, to be honest, mate, I'll take them. Just want a closer look. I'll transfer 30 instead of the 2940 to get it to round up with 21. Nice one, mate. Yeah, they're good, solid. They're good, solid. They're really good, solid broadheads. It's just, I have to fit them onto the pistol box. I have to do a lot more work. But yeah, what I'll do, I'll send you a picture tomorrow. Yeah, funny thing, I went into the shed to do it, and then I think I shut the shed instead of taking the picture. I think it was coming around to I was having to do something. But I will sort you out a picture. But cheers, mate, because you'll be getting some cheaper and quicker then. You certainly won't have to wait for the stupid fucking Chinese delivery times, and then I can get the ones I want. So we'll win there, don't we? Jamie said, "Where do cows like to go at the weekend? To the movies." Steve said, "Mike, you watched any of the Punisher series, mate?" No, I've never seen them. I do like the Punisher films though. But I'll be honest. When I was younger, I did have a Punisher comic. I thought it was fucking. I bought it because of the gun on the fucking front. Fucking gun was mental. It had like a fucking bayonet and fucking loads of shit. You know what I mean? Really graphic bit of sort of gun porn essentially. What's the Thomas Jane Punisher? I like that. That was quite good. I don't think I've seen the others. There's quite a few Punisher films now, aren't there? West Yorkshire Sam said, "Stop me if you've heard this one before. Jesus Christ walks into a bar. He hands the innkeeper 3 nails. He says, can you put me up for the night?" North Flash said, "Spot on. Do you need my address again, or have you still got it?" I'll be honest, I probably haven't got it, as I never keep anyone's addresses deliberately. So unless I can find, it might be in an old email, but I never have them written down or anything. So I'll tell you what I'll do, North Flash. I'll have a look in my emails. If I ain't got it, I'll send you a message. Bird said, "Why did the Scarecrow win the Nobel Prize? He was outstanding in his field." Look what you little fuckers have started now. Fucking jokes. I'm only on for about another 15 minutes. Sods. Object history, Mike. Video idea for you. Making nuts by digging the mold into the dirt and pouring the liquid into the ground. Supposedly some US Civil War ones are made that way. I wish I could. I wish I could. No, I can't make them anymore. That would actually be filming myself breaking the law, sadly now. Yeah. I wish I could. I'd love to do that. No, I wish I could. But no, sadly I can't. I've always wanted to do that as well. Yeah. Lord Flash, there's no worry, man, son. Yeah, I'll get hold of you. I might have. I never have any of that stuff written down. Just I don't, because of getting raided. Not that we're doing anything wrong, but I don't want them finding these, people's addresses written down in a book, and then they'll start fucking, interfering with other people unnecessarily, potentially. So yeah. So I always think of you lot for that. But as I say, not doing anything wrong anyway. But You know what the police are like. They see these things and go, oh, what's this? Ryan said, the Punisher is amazing, especially in Daredevil. You put them down, they get up. I put them down, they stay down. Tactical, you ain't starting it as well, are you? Everyone's getting ignored. Mother said, gun porn, crossbow porn. Exactly, yeah. Fuckers. Well, I'm gonna have to check every fucking thing now. You fuckers, didn't you? Where is it? You'd be getting a lot of abuse from a video saying stop it now if I was on what do you call it? StreamYard. You're lucky I'm not. But saying that, I have got it on here. Lord Flash, there's some hard knuckle gloves aren't far off knuckles. Yeah, knuckle dusters are funny how they're alright. Weird, isn't it? It's weird what is alright and what isn't. That's the one good thing about our laws is that at least they are very, very specific. So you can get away with, or not get away with, but there are stuff that is legal, still at least. That's pretty much the same thing, because there is a way that you can make a knuckle duster that is just like pillars sticking up and the rings don't connect. And I think technically that would be legal because it's not rings or any hard material. They specifically mention bands of metal enclosing the fingers. Well, that's not bands of metal enclosing your fingers. Mother said, your new bolts are interesting. How much are they? They're about £3.50 each. Because the head costs me about £1.50. The bolt is around about, I don't know, 30p maybe. And then you got the labour on it. Yeah, I sell them for £3.50 each, which is about half price where you can get them other places. So I do 3 bolts for 12 quid or 6 bolts for £22.50 with the postage. Because the other thing is, what a lot of places do, it's £21 for 3 bolts, so 7 quid each, and then 5 quid postage. So I do at least half price.
For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
This is for you joking bastards.
Please stop it. Stop it now. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I forgot about that. Tactical, yeah. Yeah. No, you're not be getting this every time you do a bloody joke. Louise, you get going to him. Give him the spanking of his lifetime. Louise said, Mike, they all need a good ass spanking for their jokes. Never any new ones. All like a broken record. Exactly. At least someone knows. JS, you're right, mate. Right, I'm probably going to have to go off about 1:30. I might be able to stay on a little bit longer. At latest, I could stay on until about 1:45. I might try and watch a film tonight. I don't know what. It'll have to be something reasonably short. Hour and a half or less. Might have a look, see what I can find. Yeah, but you can't give them all a good old spanking. I mean, virtual spanking. But most of them would enjoy it, though. Depending on how hard it is. That sounds wrong. Just digging the hole deeper and deeper and deeper now. Alright, my phone needs charging. Ryan said, was that Halloween snip? Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was a little clip from Halloween 3. I thought that's perfect for when people are going on about things we don't want to keep going on about. We have a little stop it clip. Lord Flashlight, any ideas what to do with the old Adamag, mate? Has that gone? Shut up and disappeared. I looked at the Tomcat, but felt a waste of a good crossbow. Yeah, I don't know. Because of the way it's set up, apart from sell it, I don't know. Because the problem is, it's very specific to that crossbow, isn't it? Yeah, I'm not sure, Lord. I'll have a think. Any idea what Lord Flashlight could do with his like Mark 1 Adam magazine? Then I said the stock removal method looks pretty good, thanks. Yeah, it's a good way to do it. It's a good way to do it. Yeah. It takes a while to do. You know, it might take you like 6 hours to make one, but it's one of the ways most people can do. So have a look at True Geordie's YouTube channel. He interviews gangsters. All right, I'll have a look that up. No guarantee I'll definitely watch it though, but I'll look it up. Tactical. Oh, cheers for sending me those links, by the way. They're fucking decent, they were. I think that first one that would have the full tang handle, that would make a good sax, I reckon. The other one you could do something with that. I'm trying to think what though, because the problem is it will have like a stick tang sort of thing, a bit like. But you could do something with the other one as well. Put it that way. You're off, Ryan. See you later, mate. He said, "That's it. Time. It's that time of the evening. The missus off to bed, so I'm off to play some games." Nice one, mate. Good night. See you on tomorrow if you want. As I said, I'll be drinking tomorrow, so and it'll be a StreamYard stream. So if people did want to come on, say hello, they can. But I'm not going to do like last time where it's like, you know, let's all get on 6 of us. And if anyone said, "No, I'll come on, just say hello, Mike." I know like Bob pops on sometimes. Don't need to have a chat. And Electro did that time. That's tomorrow night, 9:30 till 12, and then I'm going to go. I could still do the late night streams, but what I might do now is to bypass doing it on PlayStation. I could stream on my phone now. It's a little bit harder to read the comments, but I could do both. I could get the comments on the telly and just stream on my phone. Dad said you could watch some of the bedtime stories videos as they're true stories. Give yourself the creeps or go to bed. Right, I'll open that now. Zed. Zed, is there any way you could give me a link to that? Or I don't know, because you're a mod, you can actually post a link. Don't know how easy that would be for you. Because I know if you're on a phone, doing links is a pain in the ass. Or if anyone can get a link to the bedtime stories channel that's a mod that Zed's talking about, can you post it in here? Because when I search bedtime stories, it comes up with a load of kids things. Nice one, Steve. Yeah, I'll have a drink with you tomorrow then. Yeah, I should be having a bottle of vodka and some tonic water, treating myself. I'll do another one of those scary. Have any of you not got any more scary stories that you could contribute? Because I want to do another one of those scary story. You know, the Halloween one I did, where everyone put in their stories. Because Bob's one is excellent. Well, they all were anyway, but you know what I mean. But I wanted to put Bob's in it. Riley, right, mate. He said, "Is UK Blades still available? I want to buy a katana." Yeah, Blades UK is pretty good in my opinion. Yeah, I like Blades UK. Yeah, get one from them, Riley. They're all right, I think. Steve said, "Mortis Media, Mike." All right, you might have to send me links. Don't flash out there. By the way, Mike, Attila safe to purchase from. Fast delivery from France. No customs job. Ah, nice one. I'll look into that. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever been on there. You said they're a bit cheaper as well, didn't you? Thank you, Zed. I appreciate that, mate. That just saves me fucking about, because when you search it, don't, right, I've got that. I'm going to bookmark it, and I'm going to go to their latest video, and I'm going to put that in my watch later. So that's now in my search history, watch later, and as a bookmark. So yeah, there you go. That's a bit more likely to reach it. I'll have a look at that tonight. That's an Irishman. Do you reckon? Oh, that's that actually true. Sorry, I shouldn't read that one out. Jamie said, my penis was in the Guinness Book of Records. I'd like to take it out. I was going to be banned from the library. Louise says she's going to make your arse red raw tonight, Jamie, for all this. He's probably sat there going, yeah, I know. Steve said, Flash, that's where I got my recoil pads and grip sleeve from. Very good. Yeah, I'll look into them eventually. I'll stay on for a bit longer. I can stay on for about another 10 minutes. I should say, not by throwing it, judging by the angle. Yes, tomorrow, I might even start early tomorrow, so be prepared. I might be on at 9 o'clock, because when I have a drink during a live stream, it fucking goes so quick. It just goes like that. What seems like half an hour to me is like 3 hours, and then I end up wanting to stay on longer because I feel like I ain't had enough time on. So yeah, possibly 9 o'clock. Be prepared, but it's not definite, and I'll stay on till 12 o'clock unless I get a phone call saying you make it too much noise. Right, Ryan, how are you? So what's everyone? I ain't asking what everyone's plans are for later this evening. Yeah, I'll be on StreamYard tomorrow. Sam, as long as I've still got the there's a limit of how many hours you can stream. It's like 12 hours a month or something. I don't know when they reset it, if it's like the beginning of the month. If it's the beginning of the month, I've only done like 2 hours. Right, a nice crossbows in the back. Thank you. Yeah, I got quite a few. There's them two there. There's the ones up there. Oh, what do you think of this one, if you like them? There you go. Bayonet made by me. Quiver made by me. Sling made by me. There you go. Then said the Goblins one's pretty good. Is that on yeah, that Bedtime Stories? Oh look, bad trigger discipline there. Bit different with the crossbow though, because it's totally obviously not loaded. Steve said, met a bloke carrying a ladder the other day. I said to him, I had one like that. It wasn't a real ladder. It was a step ladder. I do not want all this shit tomorrow. So definitely ain't reading them tomorrow. Get them all out tonight. Or I'll be drunk timing you out just for the fun of it. You know why I do that. No, I don't mind the jokes. Zed said the latest one is an April Fool's one, I think. And yeah, funny, I did think it did say that. Yeah. I think it did say. I think they've changed it to April Fools. I know, Creatures of April Falls. Yeah. I'll have a look tonight, Zed. Irishman said to Zed, the best ghost story is the one where Lulu was completely naked, covered in powder. Tatsu says, I did that with the Eagle video. Wanted to show the blowback. Forgot it was loaded. Yeah, it's easy to do. I have been walking along once when we was doing a bit of rabbit hunting with my air rifle on my shoulder with the barrel sticking like right up here. But I had like the handle here and the barrel sticking right up. And I just completely in a daydream, forgot what I was doing, pulled the trigger. Fucking scared the shit out of myself. It wasn't dangerous, because not to me, the barrel's up here anyway. I never did that ever again. I've been wandering around for like 4 hours, bored shitless. After that, I think I'd walk around with the barrel slightly open like a shotgun, so you knew. And I could shut it and shoot it. I can't remember what I did, but it was a lot safe. I think I just walked around with it unloaded after that. Mum said, do you recommend to remove the anti-dry fire from the new pistol crossbows? Or not modified bolts, just for this? I personally wouldn't bother. I wouldn't bother. If you want to shoot larger bolts, then you have to take the anti-dry fire out. Me personally, I prefer not to. And I actually want to put mine back in mine. Because what I find, I like Simon's bolts are very good, and some people want to shoot the larger bolts, but being pistol crossbows, they don't need to shoot the bigger bolts really. These things are perfectly fine and adequate. So now, unless you want to shoot larger bolts, I wouldn't bother personally. If you do want to shoot larger bolts, that's all you've got to do: take the anti-dry fire out. Lots of ladies joining in now. She said, some guy called me a tool, so I got hammered and nailed his girlfriend. Guess he was right. That's so. Ryan said, do you like paintballing? Never been paintballing. Yeah, we've all imagined Lulu completely naked after that video, Zed. Yeah. So that's an Irishman, do you realise? She'd be in her late 50s now. So we imagine her in her 20s, completely naked. Saeed, how you doing, mate? He said, do you remember me? I used to be here since 2018. The name does potentially ring a bell. I'm not sure, though. I do get a lot of people on here. But, yeah, good to see you back on if you're an old regular. No flash shots. I'm going to remove the safety on the R9. The only one I would remove, as it's the only one worth doing it. Yeah, because the thing is, if you want, I agree with you there. I wouldn't do it personally, but if you want the most out of your adder, don't you, or your R9, when it hasn't got the safety in it, it's literally like that shooting, isn't it? You can really, really shoot fast. So they said, why don't you stream Twitch? Sorry, why don't you stream on Twitch? I stream games on Twitch, but I leave the games on there and do these on here that to do with my channel. Twitch, I actually get paid a little bit for streaming on there. It's not a lot, but it pays for the PlayStation Plus every year, so that's fine by me. Don't forget, if you want to support the channel, there is coffee.com. If you look in the description to this video, the top link is to donate. If you want to donate to this channel to help me run it, and I don't have any ads or anything like that. Donate coffee.com, and you just pay through PayPal. You don't have to sign up or nothing. Tacticals just put the link for it. Look just below Tacticals where that's a Nightbot to give a one-off donation before I go off. You can help me with my vodka fund tomorrow. Unless you say, here's a drink for you, Mike. I won't spend it on drink. It'll go on stuff for the channel. Well, Flashshot said, you're removing the safety and cocking lever and working on the cocking arm muscle is the key to rapid fire. Yeah. People even take the bit off there, don't they? So it don't even lock on anymore. And it's like a pump action then, isn't it? So he said, my mate said he would never go out of a dwarf. He told me he wouldn't stoop that low. So I said, be careful. The police don't raid you, mate. All them guys. I've been raided by the police about 6 times, maybe 6, 7 times over a 20-year period. never ever got me for anything though, because I don't break the law. That sounded wrong. I never break the law, so they even if they do come in, they can just have a look and go anyway. Whereas I say, have a look and then fuck off. But yeah. Yeah, getting raided. And last time I got raided was November 2017. I've never been raided for weapons though, because everything I have is legal. Thoughts on Prince Philip's death? It's sad. It's sad that he died. You know, whether you like the royal family or not, still someone's died. Still someone's husband, dad, granddad, great granddad. You know what I mean? And he did do some decent things. He did do some decent things. It's just a lot of people don't know about it. Dylan said, I thought I would mention I'm making your walking stick. Ah, nice one, Dylan. Yeah, I hope that goes well, mate. I hope that goes well. EC says, why do you have guns in your room? Just something I collect. You know, like some people collect cars, some people collect dolls, some people collect. Yeah, that's all it is. Not a violence thing. It's just that's what I collect. Yeah, I mean, I generally don't see it no different than that. Actually, though, people collect fucking sewing machines or stamps. You know what I mean? Yeah. But hello, EC Swan. Hope you're enjoying the stream. You know, we don't even talk about things now. We've been talking about films most of the night. Sergio said, so what's the beer situation for tomorrow? Vodka all the way for me. Vodka all the way. I bought myself, just in case, some gout piss tests and some gout remedies, just so I can check. But I'm going to do vodka and tonic and vodka and water all night long tomorrow. I may get myself one can, but yeah. Wolf Last Up said, bought some mechanics breacher gloves. What are they then? They said I have more time for the old royal family. Yeah, exactly. You know, when they did a lot of stuff, you know, he did a lot of good stuff. That's because they look way better than looking stamps. Sam said, why is being into military like a blowjob? Because the closer you get to discharge, the better you feel. As in finders keepers. Yeah, if I could find some, I'd be keeping it. There's a gun collections. I like watch collections. Just to have more of a bang. Exactly. But yeah, that's all it is. It's just some people collect watches, as you say. Some people collect loads. It's just a collection. There's no bad intent with it. It's just an obsession. Look at Liam with his Geiger counters and gas masks, weapons, Geiger counters. Steve said, weapons are cool. Every home should have them. That said, watch yourself tonight, Foxy. Sam's after discharging his weapon. Yeah, watch out. Fuck's sake. Well, it's nice to see everyone in a good mood tonight, including myself. Yeah, should be a good evening tomorrow. Camera's gone funny again. So yeah, I'll be on StreamYard. People can join in if they want, but it's not a necessity. And if no one, I might even just say no, I can't be bothered. Lord Flashshot said mechanics breacher gloves are hard knuckle SWAT types. I thought they probably were, but wasn't sure because I never heard of those ones specifically. Yeah, to be fair, all weapons are just tools until used in an offensive manner. Exactly. So it said, do you live with family? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I live in our family house that we've lived in for 36 years, and we've lived on this road 70 years or more. So the very first houses that was built in this road, my grandmother and granddad moved into. Very first one that was finished, which was next door. My dad lived in that house for about 35 years. I lived in that house till I was 5. we moved up the road for 6 months, and then we moved in next door to our original family home. So yeah, and we've lived on this road for over 70 years. And in fact, at one point on this one road, we probably had 6 members of our family on this road that's got about 50 houses on it. And then off of that road, there was another like 4 families off of that road. Yeah, less of us on this road now, but still at least 3 families on this one road that's us. So you should have a spliff of your pal. Sadly, I can't smoke the old draw now, but I would gladly have a drink with you while you did. I'm the kind of drinker that you can get on with while you're having a smoke. I'm a mellow drinker, you know what I mean? I often sit with people who are having a smoke when I'm drinking, and we get on good. Mother said, good night, Mike and everyone. I must go. Mike will talk to you tomorrow about the crossbow. Yeah, good night, mate. Yeah, good night. Speak to you soon. Jamie says, what lives by the sea and attacks young mermaids? Jack the Kipper. Yeah, I'll be off in about a couple of minutes, 2 minutes. I've got a couple of things I need to do. Yeah, it's been good one tonight. So I said, hard to find lovely people like yourself these days. Thank you. No, I'll just try to be sort of all right with people. You know what I mean? There's nothing worse than people who are fucking arseholes, isn't there? Who wants to have any interactions with tossers, basically. I try and act like the person I would like to hang around with, if that makes sense. Right, so I better get ready to go off. I've got about a minute left. So tomorrow night, thanks for watching, Stu. Good night, everyone. I hope tomorrow goes right. Thank you, Stu. Yeah, because you probably won't be on tomorrow, will you? Drinking ones. Yeah, cheers for watching, Stu. I appreciate it. Nice having you on. And I look forward to that package, mate. I can't wait. I have no idea what's in it. But I like a surprise, so I didn't even ask. I know it'll be something, good. Oh, thank you, Tactical Pirate. Tactical Pirate's just donated to the cause. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. North Africa, so I've been looking at the new Siege Compound R9. I'll take the trigger mech and the bolt plates and off the adder and put the compound arms in line. Oh, thank you, Tactical. That's just come up with. Yeah, thank you, mate. Massively appreciate that. I'm going to just do another look, see what his message is, because he might have left a message with it. You never know. He might be saying, you can only spend this on... thank you, Tactical. Can I read that out? I'll read it out. He said, raise a glass to your dad from me, mate. Respect. Thank you, Tactical. Massively appreciate that. I will do. Cheers, mate. Lord Flashlight looks like he was saying he's going to put the magazine basically on that. Yeah, good idea. Yeah, Peugeot, good night, mate. Jamie, West Yorkshire, Sam, Steve, Lord Flashlight, Dylan, everyone. Puddle of Matt, he's just come on. I'm just going off. Sorry, Matt. I'll be on tomorrow. I might be on 9. I might be on at 9. If I'm not on at 9, I'll be on at 9:30. So normal time. Yeah. Yeah, cheers. Cheers, everyone. I appreciate it tonight. It's been a good one. It's a bit of a weird day today because I know what was tomorrow, and then today's a bit of a weird, depressing day because if you watched any telly, all of it's been going on about Prince Philip dying. So it's been a sort of weird day. So yeah, nice to have a nice chat. It's been a good one. No trolls, no fucking nothing. Just nice and yeah. Right. I'm saying I've got 3 things now. Thank you, Tactical. I do appreciate that. It means a lot. That'll go towards my bottle of vodka tomorrow. Right. Good night, everyone. I'll see you all tomorrow. It should be a good one tomorrow. StreamYard, so I can play some clips and stuff like that. And yeah. All right. Good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Possibly 9. If I'm not on by 9:10, it'll be 9:30. All right. See you later.